Hi, this is video 2 of your warranty booklet. Okay, so along with that warranty that we talked about, the 1 year, so everything's covered under that 1 year, and then after that, each product that we use in the home also carries its own warranty. So that's the package I'm gonna go through next. So I have a whole stack of documents here. I'm just gonna quickly breeze over what each one is for so that you know, but I'll let you guys read them at a later date. So the black pamphlet here, this is your vinyl siding. The next one is Courtenay, that's all of your windows and doors. This is a document that we prefer that you pass on if you ever sell the home as well. So I've written the order number down here. If you ever had to contact Courtenay directly and claim your own warranty or service, they're gonna ask you for that order number. That's the first question they're gonna have. So again, pass this on if you ever sell the home. The next one I have is high tech. So high tech would be your one-piece tub shower and your main bath and your shower base and your ensuite. That's the fiberglass pieces. Frankie or Kindred is the kitchen sink. Kohler, we purchase all of our plumbing products through Kohler, but this paper just says faucets. It actually encompasses the bathroom sinks, the bathroom taps, the toilets, the shower faucet, the tub faucet, and the kitchen faucet. Flowform is your quartz countertops. ICO is your shingles. The cabinets throughout the home come from Mormon Cabinets. What we have in here is an MDF painted cabinet. And it actually on this one, it talks about the cabinet care, which is really important because cabinets is one of those things that if you don't clean it properly or you don't take the due care for it, you could actually damage it. So what I typically do in our walkthroughs is I read what the cabinet care is out loud for the client just so that everybody can understand. So what this one says, can be cleaned with a solution of warm water and a small amount of mild dish detergent. Simply wipe clean with a cloth dampened with a detergent solution and then dry immediately to avoid streaking. You should avoid using products containing bleach, ammonia, or silicone. And though this finish is very durable, repeated use of harsh chemicals can damage your lacquer finish. So just make sure that you're following that when you're cleaning your cabinets. Wiser is all of the door hardware. So that would be interior and exterior, and all of it has a lifetime warranty. So a little trick that we have with our companies, so Warman Homes and Warman Home Center are basically the same company. Warman Home Center is our retail division. So if you ever had a problem with any of your door hardware in here, you could easily take that into Warman Home Center and they will just replace it for you over the counter and they'll claim the warranty. It's kind of awesome that you don't have to worry about contacting us about every little thing, but certainly if you would prefer to contact us instead of taking it in there, you can definitely do that. Voila is the vinyl plank. So this is the flooring that's running living room, dining room, kitchen, hallway, and the bathrooms. So really good care and maintenance items on there. It also talks about the warranty and how long the warranty is. This next paper is to do with your smoke alarms. So as Malcolm discussed in his videos, we have smoke detectors in the bedrooms. So each bedroom has their own, and then in the main areas of the main floor, any detector that you would see would be a combination carbon monoxide and smoke. In the basement, it is also a combination. So this paper here has a few troubleshooting items on it. So if your detectors would start going off, sometimes it's really tricky to know which one it is because they're all hardwired together. They all go off at the same time. So this paper is a really good one to read and just kind of have in your back pocket if you ever have any kinds of issues with that. On those maintenance reminders in the last video that I was talking about, it does talk about checking the smoke detector batteries twice a year, I feel like it says, which is a really good practice to get into because we all know if the smoke detectors start going off, they're gonna start going off at 3 in the morning and your whole house will be awake and it's kind of a disaster. So I would definitely read up on that and just kind of familiarize yourself with how to fix it and what you can do if you have a problem. The next paper here is how to protect your concrete. So again, something I just like to talk about so that everybody's kind of aware what we're telling and why we're telling it. So this one says, Saskatchewan has some of the toughest winter conditions that take a toll on exterior concrete. Here are some preventative things you can do to help protect it. Do not salt the driveway. Salt is corrosive and will erode the surface. Use sand or kitty litter for traction if you need. Keep clean from snow and ice buildup by regular shoveling. So obviously every time it snows, get out there and kind of move things as fast as you can. On those slushy days, park your vehicle on the street if possible. And then lead downspouts and any other water away from concrete. Make sure that your downspouts and things like that are working and they're doing the job they're supposed to do. Okay, so that's basically all the materials there. So I'm gonna clip that back together, put it back in the pamphlet here. The most important documents that I have in this package, I can't reiterate that enough, are these ones here. So this booklet here, we pass this out to every customer. It's actually written by the Saskatchewan New Home Warranty Company, so third-party document. Basically everything that I'm telling you about your home, it just backs it up that this is, these are the things that we have to talk about in our homes that are built in Saskatchewan. So that's another nice thing about this book. All the information is based solely within Saskatchewan. So if you have a problem in your home, I would start with this book. I know a lot of us, we tend to turn to Google first, but it's not, when you get those answers, it's not always the location. Like if you're Googling something, it could be California and you wouldn't even know. So I would try to check this first because it is to our region, which is great. It talks about everything in this book, from adjusting a telepost to why you would have water on your windows and how you can make sure that you don't have water on your windows and things like that. So definitely read this one. It's a very, very good one. And then just a few general documents here. So this one talks about the garage floor. So the garage floor can't be poured until the ground thaws a little bit. So this is just a tip. If you can leave your overhead door open during the day on warm days, your thaw will come out faster, or your freeze will come out faster. This one talks about furniture, so just making sure that you're using proper glides on when you're moving furniture or appliances in, so that you're not damaging your floor. Any little bit you can do will help protect your materials. Something else that Malcolm talked about in his videos was the HRV system. So I have a few documents here that deal specifically with that. This one talks about how to measure humidity in your home, so why the HRV is important and how it's going to work for you, and then maintaining your HRV system. And then the next one is again a third-party document that talks about water on the windows. So all of these things are related. You will find living in your home that the more you run your HRV, the less water you'll have on your windows, the fresher your house will seem, and it will help remediate a lot of different things. This one talks about how to avoid basement flooding. And the last paper I have here deals with radon gas. So while we were walking around the basement down there, Malcolm was also talking about caulking, radon sealing, and a radon gas trap. So there's a few things that we do in our construction to avoid radon from entering your home. Radon typically is not a problem in the area that we build, but we talk about it because it is a problem in other parts of the country. And so the National Building Code requires us to do certain things to prevent radon from entering your home. So the radon gas trap was one of the things that he talked about in the basement. It's located underneath your stairwell. If you thought you had radon in your home, the whole reason why that is there is that you could pump that out if you thought it was a problem. So there's a cap on top. You would hire a company to come in, pop the cap off, vacuum that out, and then expel it into the atmosphere. We also run a bead of caulking around any penetrations that come through the concrete. Even where the wall and the floor meet, there's a bead of caulking in there, and that's all for radon prevention.